What up, YouTube? My name is Ebony Isis Booth. I am a transformation life coach, cultural strategist, and curator, a creative at heart, a whimsical air sign, Libra stellium, black magic woman, fly-ass auntie, and a servant for all of our collective best and highest good. That's what I feel like I was put on this planet to do, is to be light and shine. And when I received my certification and started working full-time as a life coach, I did a lot of research to figure out how I would compete in the market. Now, I realized at some point along the way that ain't no competition because there's only one me. And there is a coach for every person, but my people won't be able to find me unless I stand in my purpose, which is to be the light, meaning I needed to turn the goddamn light on. So this is my commitment to make earnest, authentic offerings to the collective so that the folks who are for me can find me. So welcome to my channel, because I'm doing it without hair and makeup. I'm just out here. Now, some days I'm gonna give you hair and makeup. I will say that. You're gonna get some hair and makeup sometimes, but not today. Not today. Today's video is nice and easy. I'm gonna give you 10 reasons why you should hire a life coach. Tell you that there are 10 reasons that you should really look into working with a practitioner who holds you as the agenda and not their own benefit or bottom line. And that can be really difficult to find, but once you do, and you're committed to the partnership and in conscious relationship with the life coach that is in alignment with you and helping you to envision and reach your highest set goals, I'm telling you, there is absolutely nothing that you cannot accomplish from there. Reason number 1 that you probably need a life coach. Hustle culture is grinding you into a fine dust and you're sick of it. Now look, I don't have to say too much more about that, but this idea about hustle, grind, team no sleep, build an LLC, get your life together, buy a private jet, be like your favorite Kardashian, go bigger, stronger, faster, higher, luxury, all those things. Listen, I love fine dining and quality clothes just as much as the next Libra, okay? But I also understand that the pressure of the capitalist system is keeping us in a state of constant oppression and disillusionment, okay? So, at the core of my practice as a coach are healing, justice, and liberation. If you would like to liberate yourself from this toxic grind culture, sometimes finding your way out requires a little bit of assistance in the way of a life coach. Reason number 2, you might need to get yourself a life coach, and a good one, honey. You are more afraid of losing what you've achieved than you are willing to acknowledge and celebrate your success. Okay, what does that mean? Instead of turning toward those confetti moments and celebrations and moments of acknowledgement, gratitude, grace, and appreciation for the you who has survived 100% of your worst days, including everything you thought that was going to kill you, you work yourself harder because you're worried that you're going to lose what you have. And I'm here to tell you that the way that you get more is by acknowledging and celebrating what you do have, as opposed to fighting like hell to keep it. Okay? Or diminishing your wins and successes. So just do a quick check-in with your energy. If you notice that you are spending more time worrying about losing than you are celebrating what you have, not celebrating by spending or giving it away, but celebrating just the being in the presence of peace and abundance within yourself, you might want to consider getting some guidance to help you walk you out of that cycle. Reason number 3. You might want to get you a life coach, child. If you have lived a life of anticipating everybody else's needs for so long that you're no longer clear about what your needs are or how to meet them, baby, you might need a life coach. You should probably book a session. I'm not saying with me. go to my website. But you should probably get in somebody's Zoom room real soon. Now, here's the thing. This is something that is problematic for all of us, and one of the reasons why I super serve women of culture who are in new and emerging leadership positions, because we have been so conditioned and trained to produce, to grind, to hustle, to work, to do in order to prove ourselves, in order to keep ourselves safe, in order to armor ourselves against potential threats and harms, and not to fail anybody, that we become hyper aware of what everybody else needs. We never check in with our own. So if you don't even know what you need and are in such a state of overwhelm that when someone asks you or offers help, you turn it away or reject it and say, I'm fine. Boo-boo. A life coach can help you with that. I mean, a good life coach can help you with that. Reason number 4. You might want to get yourself a life coach. Your life is not aligned with the things that you value most, so you rely on other people's perspectives to validate yourself. I'm going to say that. Your life is not aligned with the things you value most. So you rely on other people's perspectives to validate yourself. See, this was what my issue was when I had started coaching, right? Because my life wasn't in alignment with what I want, what I desire, what I deserve. So I was relying on other people's examples of success in coaching to determine whether or not I was doing a good job. Okay? Guess what I did? I got some coaching around that. Also, if your coach doesn't have a coach, that's not the coach for you. Okay, don't worry. Reason number 5, you might want to get yourself a life coach. Whew. And this one is really loud. So earmuffs maybe for those of us who are sensitive in our sensibilities. You wear procrastination and perfection like a badge of honor, and you're motivated by anxiety and overwhelm. You wear procrastination and perfection like a badge of honor. I'm a recovering perfectionist. And I have chosen to exist in this plane as an excellentist. I am just excellent. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm expecting excellence because that's what I do, because I am excellent. But perfection is the thief of joy. It damn sure prevents any kind of progress or just getting anything done at all. And we are really out here walking around like, well, I'm a perfectionist. I'm a procrastinator. I'm a perfectionist. Well, that seems like you're a bullshitter and probably don't ever get any of the things that you desire because you're too stuck on making them perfect, but that you don't even try to get them done at all. Like, why bother? If it's not going to be perfect, I'm not going to do it. I'll just wait until the anxiety and overwhelmment crushes me into tiny bits and I'm terrified I'm going to lose my job or my man or my house or my kids. And then at the ass crack of dawn, I will be up until 3 a.m. driving myself crazy with bloodshot eyes and Adderall coursing through my veins to get some shit done. Ask me how I know, sis. Sorry, remember I said that one was going to be loud? My bad. But we're halfway there. Okay. Reason number 6, you might want to go ahead and get yourself a life coach. Making decisions is hard, like hard. You actively avoid any situation where you fear being wrong, guilty, or shamed, right? So you just don't decide. You rely on I don't know. You don't know the answer to anything because you're so afraid or so attached to being good, bad, or right or wrong. There's always some absolute where you might be shamed, where someone might say, ouch, where someone else's reaction is the priority in you being able to actually make a decision. Understanding that one of your greatest superpowers is choice is probably one of the most powerful decisions that you can make. Real talk. Reason number 7, you probably want to get yourself a life coach. Your thoughts dictate your feelings, which leads you to a reaction instead of inquiry is fucking up your relationships. That you are letting your stinking thinking determine how you live your life. And stinking thinking is just you hitching your wagon to whatever first filthy thought jumps into your mind that has been rolled through the muck and mire of every past harm or lived experience that you've ever had, or some projection from somebody else. And once you think the thought, you begin to react to whatever the situation is based off the thought, without taking a moment to choose a response that allows you to get curious and ask questions about what the hell is going on here. Now, this isn't something that they teach us how to do growing up in this capitalist society, but it's something that you can learn with a life coach. And I'm saying, like, I'm one of those life coaches who could mommy teach you how to do that. Anyway, we're almost there, folks. Thanks for sticking in with me. Reason number 8, you might want to get a life coach. You have chosen. You hear that powerful word? Chosen. You chose it. You have chosen a healing journey, but you don't know where or how to begin. You're like, okay, girl, I read the books. I took the baths. I bought the comfies. I bought the candles. I got a singing bowl and a Reiki master, and I get the acupuncture, but I still don't know. What do I do now? What do you do next? What are the actual steps? Well, I think the first thing you do is consider whether or not you're ready for a life coach, because the kind of coaching that I'm recommending here is not like 6 steps to fix your life. It's like, well, I have a program called Pathways to Purpose, which works through 5 pathways that you can use to get clear about your goals, to come into awareness about yourself so that you can bring yourself into alignment and take some action. But that's also not something that is just like a drop in the bucket. You got to do the work. Even my group coaching, my signature group coaching program, Butterfly House, is an 8-week program, and we still only scratch the surface. We're talking about your life. If it took you 27, 35, 45, 62 years to get here, nobody on the internet is offering you a solution that's going to pull you out of that thing in a meme or in a couple of minutes or in a 9-course module of PowerPoint presentations. It's just not realistic. Human connection, one-on-one conversation, having somebody to get in the trenches with you with the snot bubbles and the crying and the tears and the joy and the laughter and the trying and the failing and the practicing and the routine and the ritual and the communication and the skills and the unlearning, that's what coaching is. Anything else? I don't know nothing about that. Get somebody else to do it. Reason number 9. You should really get a fucking life coach. If you problem solve by believing, I'll figure it out, nobody's going to know about it but me. Baby, you pull up. There are people who are trained professionals to literally help you figure out the very thing that you have not been able to figure out in your whole life. Like nobody else around you has even been able to figure it out. You don't have a role model for what the fuck figuring it out looks like. And now you think you got to do it by yourself? I'm sorry, I cussed at you, but really, there are humans in the world that exist for the sole purpose of helping you self-actualize, my dear. And that is how we build sustainable community and lasting relationships. That is some juicy stuff. And you can do that when you find the right life coach. Nobody will know but me. Nobody will know but me. Nobody will know. I would argue that everybody knows. Nobody's judging you for it, but everybody knows because everybody's going through it. Remember how I said there's a life coach for everyone? Yeah, there's a life coach for every life. And life is hard. It comes with challenges, but it's also beautiful and amazing and limitless and full of infinite possibility. So what better way than to have a conscious relationship with a human who is committed to walking you through whatever phase of life you are in at the moment, in the now. It's really magical. I promise you it is. Okay. Dun, 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 ba, ba. I don't even know what melody that was, but reason number 10. You should probably go ahead and get yourself a life coach. You have done the work. the work. And you've done the work in isolation, but you're ready to heal in community. Listen, I'm not knocking whatever sleepless nights and prayers that have been answered in the work that you've done to manifest healing and growth and change in your life. Again, I believe that we are all miracles and you have survived 100% of your very worst days. Ghostface said life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. Maybe that was Raekwon. But either way, you don't have to go it alone. And healing does not happen in isolation. Okay? Part of that healing is to have community and to have support and to have guidance and to have a witness who can see you through the darkest moments and who can shed their light on your path so that you don't have to stumble around in the dark for quite so long. And I mean, that's what I do. I do it with hundreds of really amazing people. I do it with one-on-one clients. I do it inside a group coaching container. I do it inside a school for coaches that is focused on healing, justice, and liberation. I do it through my ancestors. I do it through my homegirls. I do it through my nieces and nephews. I do it through my family because I get to live into that purpose. So if you are looking for the clarity, then, holla at your girl. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And I would like to continue to talk to more subscribers and keep the conversation going. I have a brain full of information that I would love to share with you. And so as I continue for the next 25 days, this is what it's going to be. Sometimes I'll probably beat my face though. And I might even change the color of my backdrop or my background. Maybe we'll take the camera out. I don't know. We'll go outside. We'll try some things over the next 25 days. So just keep coming back and we'll see what we can co-create together. All right then. Y'all be good. Be light and shine.